Well, folks, tag team action is coming up. Jeremy Vane and Rob Adonis are taking on none other than our boss, Jerry Palmer, and, well, what?
I know who the mystery partner is. I've been out all week investigating this. Jerry Palmer's a firefighter, right?
Sure.
And only you can prevent forest fires, right? Smokey the Bear is Jerry Palmer's mystery partner.
Are you nuts?
No! I investigated this. My brain has told me that's who the mystery partner is going to be. Come to the ring, let's see. Come on, bring Jerry out.
The tag team contest is next on Seasons Beatings.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for one fall. Your official is Jacob Ashworth.
Next, it's time for the introduction of their opponents.
Into the same course, hailing from Cordelia, Georgia, he weighs in this evening at 265 pounds. This is the owner of NWA Anarchy, Mr. Jerry Palmer.
Jerry Palmer, the owner of NWA Anarchy, never afraid to step onto the front lines when needed. But we still have no idea who his partner is.
He doesn't have one. You see, he came out here all by himself.
And now, his tag team partner.
Well, we're going to find out right now who his partner is. Oh, wait a minute. How can... Oh, my God! Well, we know that Shadow Jackson and Nemesis fought out in the parking lot, but it looks like somebody stayed behind. I saw Shadow Jackson come back into the arena.
Didn't he get enough of Nemesis beating him up?
Well, you won't back up. It don't come much better, but now the thing to keep in mind here, oh, wait, he's wearing a Rob Adonis shirt, is Jerry Palmer. Now he disposes of that rather quickly. Jeremy Vane and Rob Adonis at ringside. The axe handle in the hands of Jerry Palmer. Referee Jacob Ashworth is assigned this contest here at Seasons Beatings. And I can tell you from first-hand knowledge exactly what a mad Jeremy Vane can do to a human being.
Please tell me.
I'd rather not relive the moment, truth be told. But what we have right now is a disoriented Jeremy Vane. How in the world could Vane and Adonis have possibly anticipated Shadow Jackson as Jerry Palmer's partner?
Well, you know what? Number one, I don't think this was fair that he had a mystery partner to begin with, because it doesn't prepare you adequately. Jeremy Vane and Rob Adonis did not have time to adequately prepare for their opponents. Therefore, I think we should postpone this match. Let's go ahead and say 90 days.
You nuts? No, I say let it happen right now, and that's exactly what's going to happen.
Well, because you're biased.
Yes, I'm biased. Jeremy Vane slapped the taste out of my mouth on national television, destroyed my suit, ended up costing me a $500 pair of glasses. So yes, I am biased.
He didn't destroy your suit. He did you a favor.
What? What was the favor he did, aside from messing up my bridge work?
Well, besides messing up your bridge work, breaking your glasses, and destroying that ugly suit you were wearing, he spared you the humility of having to wear that suit again.
Look, I am no fan of Jeremy Vane and Rob Adonis. Bottom line, I frankly hope that Shadow Jackson and Jeremy Vane take these two guys to the woodshed. But right now, one thing I have never done and never will do is take anything away from Jeremy Vane as a competitor. I can't stand the man, but he is the four-time former television champion. a record in the National Wrestling Alliance as a whole. Jeremy Vane has done things in this sport that no one else has ever done. So I will give him credit for being an incredible competitor. But the thing right now that I think has got Jeremy Vane the most rattled is Shadow Jackson. Oh, wait a minute. Shadow Jackson wants Rob Adonis in a bad way here. Shadow Jackson wants Rob Adonis. And right now, Shadow Jackson may, in his excitement, tweak something here.
Wait. Well, you know what? He picked a Crip for a partner.
Well, right now, referee Jacob Ashworth is checking on Shadow Jackson. Shadow Jackson is down and injured. Jerry Palmer has the axe handle. Here comes referees down. This is incredibly unfortunate, folks.
Well, you know what? One good turn deserves another.
We didn't see everything that happened. We didn't see everything that happened in the parking lot. We don't know if Nemesis got to his knee. We don't know what in the world happened, but Jerry Palmer is in the ring and he is hurt. Referees are getting Shadow Jackson back, I'm sure, to the trainer's area to take a look at him now. And now, wait a minute, here comes, well, I guess we got a new mystery partner on our hands. Sal Rinauro's coming out here to the help, to the save of Jerry Palmer.
Now, you know something, Sal Rinauro has already had a match earlier tonight, so how fresh is he?
Sal Rinauro is still lacing his boots up.
He fell on his head.
He certainly did. And right now, referee Jacob Ashworth is counting. He is counting Jeremy Vane and Rob Adonis. And the crowd solidly behind these guys. And now Jeremy Vane and Rob Adonis, knowing here what kind of stakes there are here. They've been wanting to get their hands on the Anarchy owner. Sal Rinauro calling for a mic.
Wait a minute.
Now, I don't know about all you people here at Cornelia. I'm not a poultry farmer, but I swear to God, the two of these men look like grown chickens.
Now, come on!
Well, hey, Sal Rinauro just coming to the aid
Since
here.
it is the season to give things, I say me and Jerry Palmer give these two an ass whipping.
Sounds like a plan to me. Go get him, Sal.
Oh, now come on.
Come on,
give me a break. His partner that he brought in hurt himself somehow. He's out of the match. It should be 2-on-1.
Are you nuts?
No! How many more times are you going to ask me that?
Until you answer yes, because the whole world knows you are. Right now, Sal Rinauro, last-minute substitution here. We'll try to get word on Shadow Jackson as the night progresses. But now, Sal Rinauro locking up with Adonis, handful of hair, backs him to the corner. And Rob Adonis, forearm blows here to the side of the head of sort of a big deal. Sal Rinauro ducks the clothesline, gets caught, but catches Rob Adonis with a flying head scissors. Rushes in, big avalanche in the corner, and now drop kick. Down goes Rob Adonis, lateral press, and only a 2 count.
Well, Greg Hunter, the thing about it is, I mean, any questions I had, Sal Rinauro sure looks fresh, not like somebody who had just wrestled earlier in the night, and is taking it to the much larger, much more powerful Rob Adonis, and getting him right where it counts, right there in the legs, taking the big man down. You're both the same size when you're laying on the mat.
Definitely, and notice that he is going after the leg that is braced. Rob Adonis wears that knee brace, and that makes it a target. Looking now, Jerry Palmer tags in. Palmer takes the leg, and now, oh, well, speaking of hitting somebody where it counts.
Well, you know, the thing about it is, number one, this match should have been stopped. This match should be over with right now. Jerry Palmer should either be in a handicap match or forced to submit because his original mystery partner isn't able to continue. But right now, none of this should ever be going on here right now. Jerry Palmer's just the owner. He's a second-rate athlete at best. He's a firefighter, for Christ's sakes. The only thing he's ever done athletic in his life is carry a 500-pound woman over his shoulders out of a burning building, and that was just his prom date.
You realize what firefighters go through, the conditioning, the athletic skill that is required to be a firefighter. They are some of the most physically fit and capable human beings anywhere in the world. But the fact does remain, Jerry Palmer is not a wrestler. Hook of the leg and only a 2 count. And now a blatant choke from Rob Adonis.
Well, you know what? They don't teach you that in firefighting school, do they?
Well, they certainly do not. Jeremy Vane has referee Jacob Ashworth now. Tag, in comes Jeremy Vane. Vane driving right hands down on the skull of Jerry Palmer. And now verbally berating the owner of NWA Anarchy, just choking the owner now.
Greg Hunter, let me tell you something. Jerry Palmer may have been a very successful firefighter. I don't buy that, because if he was such a great firefighter, why is he in wrestling? Second of all, Jerry Palmer may be a great firefighter, but Jeremy Vane and Rob Adonis are on fire, and it's going to take more than a hose, than a hook and ladder, and a fire extinguisher to put out this blaze.
Right now, Jeremy Vane pulling Jerry Palmer over to the corner, drives him head first into the boot of Rob Adonis. Tag, and in comes Jeremy Vane's bodyguard and tag team partner, Rob Adonis, now just choking the man out. Adonis pulling the owner to his feet, and now the Iron Claw, something we don't normally see in Rob Adonis's repertoire.
And Greg Hunter, look at the hands. Look how well placed they are. And it's, you know, and it's gloved, yes. And that adds a little bit extra to the claw.
Oh, potentially loaded, knowing Rob Adonis and Jeremy Vane.
It's not loaded. You know what? I went and checked it myself earlier. I gave him high five. It felt normal, felt great. So, you know, and they're honorable men, are Rob Adonis and Jeremy Vane. Very honorable. I would trust these guys with my children.
Then you may very well be a horrible father. Right now, Rob Adonis with the claw on Jerry Palmer. He is pulling on the temples, pushing in, trying to make Palmer black out, but Palmer fights to his feet. Forearm shots and a knee to the midsection. Palmer goes down, forearm to the back. The owner is down, and he is hurt. And now Rob Adonis trying to pull Jerry Palmer into position, tag in to Jeremy Vane. Vane catapults himself in, splash, and only a 2 count.
You know what? Right now it's looking like Sal Rinauro is going to regret coming down here and joining Jerry Palmer, because that loss isn't going to look too good on his win-loss record, is it?
Oh, that remains to be seen. Now tearing at the mouth of Jerry Palmer is Jeremy Vane. These men, and this is what, arrogant cover here by Vane. Vane and Adonis have obviously wanted this for a number of weeks, a chance to legally, with no repercussions, assault the owner of NWA Anarchy. There is nothing that Jerry Palmer can do in this contest once it's over to punish Adonis and Vane. because Jerry Palmer, in the confines of this match, is a competitor. He's fair game, but right now he is fighting his way toward the corner and fighting his way towards Sal Rinauro. Jeremy Vane stops that. Rinauro comes in, and Rinauro is not helping Jerry at all.
Well, Greg Hunter, you said that he won't be able to do anything to Jeremy Vane and Rob Adonis. You're absolutely right. Even if he wanted to, he's not going to be able to, because it's hard to do any kind of business when you're in a coma laying in a hospital bed.
Jeremy Vane rushed in. Desperation for the inverted atomic drop. Jerry Palmer is down. Jerry Palmer needs to make a tag, and he is crawling in the general direction, but he is stopped. And tag in to Rob Adonis, and Rob Adonis is heading to the high rent district. Rinauro stops that. Vane kicked to the floor. Adonis is thrown off by Jerry Palmer. Huge slam from the Anarchy owner, and Sal Rinauro is looking for a tag.
That may have been the last bit of desperation for Jerry Palmer, though, because he's very slowly moving, and also that back is killing him.
All right, now Palmer inching his way to his corner, as is Rob Adonis. Adonis is closer. He tags into Jeremy Vane. Tag, and in comes sort of a big deal. Sal Rinauro, big clothesline, blasts Adonis. Vane goes down again. Drop kick. Rinauro on fire here. Sends Vane into the ropes. Shining Wizard. Down goes Vane. Sends Adonis off. One for him. Sal Rinauro rocking and rolling here on Vane and Adonis.
Sal's going to go up to the high rent district, as you say. Well, maybe he's just going to...
Oh, it looks like he's poised for a springboard. Right hand. Rinauro up. Rinauro, the aerial acrobatics, gets only a 2 count.
Greg Hunter, that he may have bought a little bit too much time for himself there. Not going right into that and tagging out to Jerry Palmer, telling him to finish him. And how smart is this? Jerry Palmer has taken a ton of punishment at the hands of Rob Adonis and Jeremy Vane.
But Sal Rinauro, undoubtedly knowing this is Jerry Palmer's fight. Rinauro just got posted on the far side by Rob Adonis. Adonis, I don't know if our cameras have picked this up, but Adonis has the axe handle, and he's in the ring. Referee Jacob Ashworth is with Sal. He ducks the axe handle. Ace Crusher by Jerry Palmer. And oh, good Lord! Did you hear that? Axe handle across the back. Good grief.
And he caught it right across the back that was injured earlier in the match.
Ladies and gentlemen, your winners of the match, the team of Mr. Adonis and Jeremy Vane.
Rob Adonis and Jeremy Vane pick up the win with the axe handle behind the ref's back, right across Jerry Palmer's back.
Greg Hunter, Jeremy Vane, and Rob Adonis are your winners, and that is all the people need to know.
Good grief. Adonis and Vane pick up the win.